Tyrone, good to chat with you as always as we approach the weekend. How is everybody?
Yeah, good. It's never easy to start the season with a transfer window open, obviously. Some players are gone, some players have come back, but I think the international break definitely gives you a chance to refocus and to settle and take stock of the first few games. And not quite where we want to be, I think is a bit of an understatement. So looking forward to the weekend and looking forward to the new players having an impact as well.
I was going to ask that after maybe the start to the season that we've had as the international break, do you think come at a good time to enable us to perhaps hit a bit of a reset button and get ready for what's to come?
It's definitely difficult, but I think you're right that the international break for us came at a good time. I think the international players that went away had quite successful camps as well, so hopefully that comes back to Villa and Kashi brings his shooting boots back as well.
With that in mind then, how much are we looking forward to returning to action this weekend, and how determined are we to hopefully get on the board with 3 points at Everton?
Yeah, listen, it's a massive game for us. We need to start winning games very quickly, and that'll be the full focus going to Everton, that nothing less than a win is good enough for us at this stage. But naturally, away games, as are most games, but away games in particular, are very difficult. They've started the season well. They've got some very good players as well, so it'll be difficult, of course. But really looking forward to it, and really looking forward to seeing how we react after a disappointing start.
It's obviously our first trip to the Hill Dickinson Stadium as well. Does that add perhaps an extra element to the fixture? What do you expect from that, and in general from Everton as opponents?
Well, I think there's a real feel-good factor around the club at Everton at the moment. The stadium's obviously helped that and aided that. I think as players, when you go to new stadiums, it's always quite nice. I think it's nice to see the contrast of playing at Goodison and playing at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, to see just how far the club has moved on, and it's great for their fans and great for their players to experience something new. But for us, doesn't make too much of a difference when the game starts. But yeah, I think settling their crowd and dealing with like I said, the positive atmosphere that they have around their team at the moment will give us a real good foot into the game if we can settle quickly and take control of the game.
Deadline day, we've obviously discussed 3 new players through the door. How good has it been to have them in with us during the international break, bedding into the squad, and how positive are those additions when it comes to competition for places and things like that?
Yeah, I think they're really exciting additions. I think they're 3 players with a lot of experience, which can only help us, especially in the Premier League, especially in Europe, and 3 very good professionals as well. From what we've seen in the last couple of weeks of training, they've settled in well. They're keen to learn. They're keen to impress. So I'm really looking forward to playing with them.
On a personal note, you signed a new contract over the summer. You've been here quite a number of years now. How pleasing was it to have committed your future here, and how proud does it make you to represent Aston Villa?
Yeah, listen, I love it. I take a great deal of pride of every time I play in this shirt, every time I turn up to work, and there's been some good times here and some not so good times. But has it been 6.5 years? I know it's been a long time anyway. But no, I absolutely love it. I still have the same drive and determination as the first time I sat with Villa TV and spoke about what I want to achieve whilst on loan here. So it was a very easy decision to sign a new contract. It was a very easy decision to want to stay here, and that includes going through more transfer windows and more periods of wins, losses, draws, ups, downs. Like, I love all of it. So yeah, here for the challenge, and I'm definitely aligned, I think, with the other players that have been here for a long time now, that silverware is the next goal.
Just finally, a busy September coming up. Carabao Cup starts next week, Europa League the week after. How positive is it to be competing on several fronts again this season, and how much are you looking forward to that?
Really looking forward to it. I think every competition adds something different. Like, our bread and butter is 38 games in the Premier League and trying to finish as high as possible. But the cup competitions definitely add something different. You've seen from obviously the Conference League run and the Champions League run of what it does to the fans and how it gives you something slightly different from the league. European games at Villa Park are special. European away games are equally as special. So I'm looking forward to that. And obviously we've had some relative success in getting to the Carabao Cup final a number of years ago. So yeah, we want to try and go as far in these competitions as possible. And yeah, the FA Cup obviously will add to that in January it starts. So yeah, hopefully we can go far in as many different competitions as possible. And like I said, silverware has to be the goal.